Ralph here again. I have a second video because people ask me about the modular setup as well. So here's part one. I show you the upper side of the case first. So what's happening here? One of my main modules is this one from Symphonium, which is a quantizer with 3 different voices or channels, and then you have a chord section as well and an arpeggiator section. So I can send LFOs, whatever inside, and everything gets quantized into the scale I want, into the notes I want, and then it works like that. And then I have from the analog 4 I can send the pitch information from the bass or from the lead into the Symphonium, and this makes sure that everything stays in the same pitch. And then you can see there's one oscillator here from Radical Frequencies, which I use for leads and FMs, FMs. And then I have one Basimilus Interitas Alta here, which is also nice for all kinds of effect sounds or melodies or whatever. The other oscillators are down in the case, show you later. So what's happening here as well, I have one effect from Pico here, the DSP, then a sequencer, a small one, which I really like because this random function it has, and like it's very fast to make sequences. And then I have a sequential switch next to it, and also a Pico drum, which I actually don't use much anymore because I think I have enough drum machines in my setup already. Then I have a kind of a Vogelbach copy here from what is Afterlife Audio, if I don't get it wrong. And then I have one filter from Forbidden Planet, which is nice on the bandpass side, which I use sometimes, and it makes some funny, squelchy, bubbly filter movements. Then I have a low pass gate here, and down here I have the ears, which which has like a touch plate for I can send triggers and envelopes. And next to it is the disting, which is really nice. I use that for sometimes take samples or natural recordings or field recordings and put it into beats and make textures out of it, or for whatever it's used for, because it's quite flexible. And then I have an LFO here as well from Bastel, the CV Trinity, which has 6 outputs, so I can use that as envelopes and LFOs and stuff like this, or automation. You can or you can use it as automation as well. And then I have like a mini trigger sequencer, which is I built that on my own, and has like 3 outputs. So you put a clock in there, and then you get kind of polyrhythmic related rhythms out of it. Quite fun. And then I have an input here from Dupfer, which is an envelope follower as well, so I can plug in my guitar or any other sound source. And I think that's it for the upper case. So the other one I show you in a minute. And that's the other side of the case. So more oscillators. I have plates, braids, rings. You see, I'm a big mutable instruments fan because they are flexible and I like the sound. And then I have beats as well. which I love for textures and melodic stuff, and Then I have a mask which I can use as LFOs, envelopes, crazy modulation things, and QPass as a filter from Make Noise, a little mixer with 2 stereos as well, and 2 mono inputs. And then I have a trigger sequencer from IntelliGel itself, which has 4 outputs for triggering stuff. Then I have a clock from Pamela here, the Pamela's workout, which can send 8 different triggers or random generated sequences out of it, and I synchronize other modules in the system here. And then I have Marbles, which is an awesome CV. I use it as a CV recorder mostly, or what's nice on this, so you can lock in a sequence for let's say 16 steps, and then I can make variations on the fly to that sequence. I have 3 outputs from pitch and 3 gate outputs. Or sometimes I take a sequence from the symphonium, record it in there, and then change step lengths and make variations out of it. And play it ahead. Then I have 1 MIDI module here where I can send stuff from Bitwig via MIDI into the case. Then I have a ripples filter and a Wales VCA. And here more modulation with the joystick with 4 or 8 outputs and 2 gates. And another LFO here from Ocht, which is called Ocht. It's from Instru and this DivKit, very awesome guy if you need reviews for modules. And then I have 1 effect, a multi-effect here called Milky Way from Endorphins, and rings for a lot of ambient stuff most of the time. And then I have also a filter from Noise Engineering, which is really aggressive. I like that one because it has a saturation distortion built in, and it can get really, really squeaky. Very nice for FMs or whatever you think of. So that's kind of the basic overview of the case. And I could do a lot of stuff in the box, but which I had before, and I had a bit more thought out system. But now I combine it with the Electron boxes, so it's a bit all over the place from the positions and changing modules all the time. But I found my way to work with it, and for me that's enough, and I don't need 4 huge cases and doing everything with the modular, which was the plan for a while, but it also kills your budget. So if you have any questions, let me know, and catch you soon. Bye!